MX bikes will never be the same. And I know for me, the way I used to play MX bikes is in the past, and I will be playing MX bikes in a totally new way moving forward. What I'm talking about is the introduction of MXB Ranked. And I know there's gonna be a ton of people that say, Doc, we've had a million different ranked systems. How is this one gonna be different? And we've been playing ranked for so long. This one, it was just another one. And well, it's not, okay? There's a few different things that I wanna tell you that really change everything about MX bikes. So let's jump right into it. What we're gonna do is we're gonna jump into a few of the major details of this rank system, and then I'm gonna basically walk you through the website and show you exactly how it works. Hands down, the biggest thing about this rank that makes it unique and special is, well, aerial and the pro races are now gonna be dependent on your rank. That's right, you're gonna have to rank up into the Pro Series now. Everyone that qualified last year will get an in to this year's Supercross just in case, you know, you're not able to play and not able to grind up to that rank. But moving forward, you will have to grind your way into the Pro Series. And I think that this is a great change, especially late in the year. In Supercross, there's a lot of people in Supercross races that shouldn't be. No offense, I'm just saying at the end of the year when the servers list is kind of low, there's not a lot of people in the servers. I remember last year there was somebody in the server that was like 16 seconds slower a lap than the guy that top qualified, and he ended up like ruining the races, okay? That's got to go away. We got to have like professional races here, okay? And this is going to be a big, you know, help to that of you're going to have to earn your way into being able to qualify now. Moving on from that, I think one of the biggest features for me is track voting. That's right, baby. Call of Duty 4, COD lobbies, or I mean, I guess you can do a Black Ops 6, but I'm old and I play Call of Duty 4. We can vote now for tracks, and it's freaking sick. I really like it. I've been testing this for months. I mean, months now, guys, and the track voting is really, really cool, and you're able to kind of pick whatever track you want to ride. I mean, it'll give you a few options, but from a big pool. And I think this is really going to help people get away from playing the same 4 tracks. Now, are there really popular tracks on the server list? Of course they are, because they're good for beginner players. And that leads me into my next point. Tracks are going to have a difficulty rating associated with them that you will have available to you at a certain rank. If that's confusing to you, basically what I mean is if you're a bronze player, you're gonna have access to bronze level tracks. And as you rank up, you will get access to more and more tracks. What that also means is if I'm #1 in the world and I go back and I ride Walnut, I'm not going to earn very many points, and it's going to really discourage me from riding Walnut just to grind elo. I know in some of the previous rank systems that was kind of an issue where I did it too, and I know a lot of other people, if they were trying to move up the ranks, we would just find a server on a really easy track that I knew I could go 10 seconds faster than 99% of the player base. I would win every single race, and then it was no fun for me, and it was certainly no fun for the people that I was putting 40 seconds on in 4 laps, right? Like it wasn't really ranked. It was more of like a hot lap challenge for me at that point, right? But with this system, we're encouraged, the faster riders or the higher ranked riders are encouraged to play the more difficult tracks, and the slower riders are also encouraged, but they will also gain elo on their easier tracks, and it should help kind of make a real rank system where we're all racing people equal to our skill level rather than just completely dominating everyone at the lower skill level or just getting absolutely bodied by cam every server. The next major area of impact I see from MXB Ranked is the ability for MXB servers to be able to filter the whitelist by people's rank. What I mean by that is basically now we can have true amateur races, right? Once this rank system is out for a while and people are using it and you know, playing, what's gonna happen is you're gonna have all the players split amongst the ranks like it should be. And if I wanna host Loretta Lynn's and I want C riders only, I can filter by a certain amount of rank. And so I'm only going to take bronze players, or I'm only going to take silver and bronze players. What that does is that really allows you to actually have a server full of that rank of player. Currently, right now, basically what people are doing is saying, hey, I'm a B rider, and then I go in and I destroy everyone in B class if I'm really, really fast. Or people say, man, I'm a B rider, and they're actually a Z rider, you know what I mean? And so then they say everybody's sandbagging, but maybe you're just mid, you know? But this way, we will know who's mid and who's not mid because we'll have it on the rank system. I think that this is absolutely gigantic for MX Bikes. We have always wanted an amateur scene in MX Bikes, and this is the solution in my opinion. I have tried to host amateur races. Tons of other people have tried to host amateur races, and it just never works because either people are sandbagging or people think they're way faster than they really are, and it just creates a whole bunch of drama. And then honestly, the server hosts don't really want to do it anymore because they're tired of dealing with everybody's drama. With this, you just filter, baby, the little filter, and then we know who's mid, and that's good. We like to know who's mid. I'm mid. There's also going to be a ton of special events throughout the seasons, and with that there will be seasons with prizes and all kinds of cool things. But the special events are pretty cool. Right now they're doing like a time attack on the Arena Cross series, and there will be prizes and stuff associated with that. And then there's also the traditional ranked and even just fun servers. If you don't feel like sweating, you just want to jump into casual lobby, you can do that. The cool thing too is the tracks are definitely split between, there's free servers, there's paid servers, there's mixed servers. There should be something for everybody, but we definitely didn't go overboard on the amount of servers where there's, 500 different possible servers you could join, and then nobody's gonna be, there's gonna be 2 people in all of them. It's condensed down enough where the server should be full, but it offers something for everybody. I'd like to just jump in and show you the website now because I think it's really, really, really cool. And there's a lot of information here for you guys to see. And it's really, I'm super excited. So let's jump into the website. All right, so here we are at mxb-rank.com. And once you sign in, it is going to ask you for your Steam account. And that way they can get your GUID. Because what it does is it actually whitelists you for a server rather than some of the other servers in the past. If you joined a server that was not your rank, you would just get kicked out. Now you can't even join the server unless you're whitelisted, and it whitelists you from this website, which is really, really cool. So here's where we are. We're right here, okay? This is right when you sign in. This is what it would look like. Let's just go through multiplayer real quick. We're gonna click on that, and this is what it's gonna come up with right now. Under special events, you can see we have the forest time attack, okay? You can see game mode as forest, you can see the bikes. This is for all of you forest sweats. Now down here, we have the Arena Cross, which will start on December 3rd, as you can see here. And it is also going to be a time attack, which is super, super cool. Going back over here to ranked, this is what I really wanted to show you. Here is kind of our bread and butter. My camera is covering my event, but that's fine. As you can see, we do have an RD launch event. So we're going to click on that just to kind of show you what this looks like. Okay, I moved my camera, but once you click on an event, this is the page that you will get brought to. As you can see over here on the left, they have Aussie servers, EU servers, NA, and actually Brazilian servers, which is pretty cool. Obviously, there's nobody in these servers because the website isn't live. What I think is really cool is it'll show you the tracks in this rotation. And as you can see, it says you must download these or you will be kicked if you don't have the track, obviously. And there is a penalty on DNFs. So if you rage quit or you don't have a track, you will get penalized points. So make sure you have the track. What's cool is you just click on one of these buttons and it'll take you straight to the shop or to mods. I have a dev build, so I can just add bots to this server, but once there's 3 or more players in a server, the server will be joinable. And so if I want to join this RD launch event rotation, I would just hit join. It's going to come up with a little sponsor thing, which is cool. I think we have a little RD logo in there at some point too. It'll do this loading, and then you will get to this page, which is really cool. And it shows you the track rotation. Now, Because this is my server, there is no voting because it's just a rotation of these tracks, but I'll show you how the voting works in a minute. So once you're here, it will show you the people in the lobby and all their ranked, which is really, really cool. As you can see, I'm silver too, brothers. Yes, sir. And all these guys are bronze. Everyone starts with 1,000 points, and if you lose, you can go down. If you win, you can go up, right? So everyone will start with 1,000. Once you get into this page, it'll also have this right here for you up top. If it doesn't have it, it'll just take a couple seconds as it starts the server. But as you can see, what this does is it whitelists me for this server, and then it gives me the server name. So I can just hit copy, and then we're gonna head over to MX Bikes. Okay, once I'm in bikes, we're gonna hit race, and then we're just gonna paste that up here into filter name. And as you can see, there's the server right there, and I should just be able to join it. All right, once your server loads in, you'll hit to track, and there's about 4 or 5 minutes of warm up. Because I'm the only one in the server, it's just gonna put me straight into a race. And then you just hit to race and you're in the race. And the races, at least for this server, are set up for 10 minutes plus 1 or 10 minutes plus 2, somewhere around there. And then you would do the race, and then let's go see on the site some other features. Over here on the website, you actually do have a rider profile, which is pretty cool. You can look up, you know, obviously it shows myself, but you can look up other players' names. You can see I've done some races. You can see the position you finished in. I don't know how I got second. I'm racing bots. I may have been put in the bot rotation, and you can see how much I've gained. You can even click on results over here, and it'll show you who is in the server. Again, these are all just bots. We're just using GUIDs. This guy lost points. I gained 33, and so on and so forth. Now, the points you gain or lose depends on who's in the server with you, their points and your points, right? So if I have 10,000 points and I race someone with 500 and I beat them, I'm probably not going to gain very much, if anything. Under account, you have your name. You can only change your name once every 24 hours. And then there's achievements, which is pretty cool. They've added some things. I know that they plan on adding to them. Just a bunch of cool little achievements. There will be suspensions and blacklists as well, so make sure you guys are not riding like you normally do. And then here is the leaderboard under season rankings. You can see that Mook is the top of the leaderboard at the moment with me in second place. He does have 3 more races than me to show you your average position. And this is something that's really cool too. There are different ranks for different disciplines in MX Bikes, right? So we have motocross, then we can go to supercross, which is really cool. Resolute Kraken is at the top. I haven't done a ton of Soupy in the server, so I'm nowhere on this list. And then there's Enduro Cross and Enduro, which is really cool. We can click on race results and see our last 100 races, which is cool. I just noticed this. This is really cool that I'm supposed to be playing multiplayer and I'm not. And so it gives me a warning that like, hey, you're not playing. We can click on lap records here, which will give you all of the tracks on the list and then a top 100. So I want to see on Cactus Valley, who has the top fastest time. That would be me, brothers. That would be me with a 35.5. That's not very good. But this just shows you as people play who has the fastest times, and you can track your leaderboards there as well. Before I go, I want to show you what the track voting looks like. So we're going to click on our rank server here, and we're going to go to the MX freebies. So these are all free tracks. And as you can see, there's this server's in progress, which is just, this is bots, but let's see, I'll join the EU one. And check this out. So once you're in the server, this is what it'll look like if you want to vote for your tracks. And you just click on the tracks you want to vote for and want to run, and then you can vote up to 4, and then everybody will vote, and those are the tracks that we pick. So you have to be kind of quick on it. Definitely make sure you have a second monitor open or your phone open when doing this, because yeah, you want to make sure that we're able to keep in tune with this interface as well. Overall, boys, I think that this is going to be huge for MX Bikes. I mean, really game changing, if you will. If you guys like this video, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.